like I got a message on the vid phone. Well, looks like my suspicions were correct. Now I'll just have to find out why Horton was posing as the Black Arrow killer.
Hey, Tex. Gee, I hate leaving a message, but it's so hard to catch at home. I'm enjoying my vacation, though, well, I'm already getting a little homesick. I hope everything's going well for you, and, well, I just wanted you to know I was thinking about you.
When I get to the waterfront warehouse, I'm a little surprised to see it still standing. From the smell of wet ashes, I'd guess the fire department got here in a hurry. They probably took away the charred bodies of Malloy and those government agents. At least Malloy went quickly. With any luck, I'll find something useful in here. If anything survived the explosion, that is. The box looks like it's empty. Here's a little tidbit our government boys missed. Some names of Asian cities are printed on this piece of paper. Well. The NSA didn't get all of Malloy's notes. I wonder what this item 186 is. His flight schedule seems a little too exorbitant to be taken seriously. According to this postal receipt, Malloy sent out 5 packages 9 days ago. I guess that tells me how many boxes I'm looking for. A lot of pallets scattered everywhere.
Hey. Yeah. No. Just playing Pandora Directive.
These pallets seem to be a little unsettled.
Well, hey.
Never locked safe. I seem to recall there's a mathematical relationship to the serial number and the combination to open it.
Ah, crap. I have no idea how to open this piece of shit.
I wonder what this item... His flight schedule seems a little...
Crap.
Well, looks like my suspicions were...
What does he say about it again?
Never locked safe. I seem to recall there's a mathematical relationship to the serial number and the combination to open it.
Serial number? Well, where's the serial number? Where the hell's the serial number? Everlock safes. 484-961-225. 749. Or 049. None of those are prime numbers, I know that. But I'm too stupid to know what... I could try the square roots, but I need to... Hang on. Square root of 484 is 22. 961. Square root of 961 is 31. Square root of 225 is 15. 22, 31, 15. And 7. Ha! I am genius!
It's a scrap of paper with some hand-drawn diagrams on it. This scrap refers to some sort of containment chamber with instructions on how to open it. Oh, nice. I can always use an extra key.
Ooh. A key.
This looks like an old house key.
I think there was a locked door, like the bathroom or something like that. Unless there's anything new here that wasn't there before, which there was last time.
Looks like the...
Oh, I'm good.
Paperback book's well worn. From the imprints on this page, I'd say Malloy was writing on the title page and then tore it out. Looks like Malloy might have been trying to make an anagram out of the title, There Are Messages from Outer Space. Malloy certainly seems to prefer earth tones.
Earth tones, people. Earth tone. Brown and beige.
Briefcase. This should be interesting. This notebook must contain information on Malloy's work. I can't make out the writing. Looks like some sort of personal shorthand. I wonder. Maybe Regan could figure out some of her father's chicken scratch.
Well, that sounded like a hint to me.
Hello, Tex Murphy. Decide to take me up on my proposition?
We need to talk.
Sounds serious. When do you want to get together?
How about as soon as possible?
All right. There's a lounge here at the Imperial. Meet me in a half an hour.
I like it.
The Imperial is in the new city. Not too nice, but a few cuts above the Ritz. I walk into the lobby, then down a flight of stairs to the lounge. I'm not looking forward to telling Regan what happened to her father, but she deserves to know, and I'm gonna need her help. Thanks for the bourbon.
Is everything okay?
Tell me about your father.
My father worked for the military.
What?
I was born in China. I was raised there. They were really pretty close when I was younger, especially after my mother died. And then, we moved back here when he retired. Then he married that teenage cultist. You know what I'm talking about. And, we had a little fit of it falling out. I just want to see him again.
I talked to your father last night.
You did? Where is he? I want to see him.
Oh, shit. My finger spasmed. Well, you guys said my volume was quieter, so I turned it up. Hang on. I don't know. Wait. I'll turn my other microphone down. I can't believe I just screwed up that whole thing. So it's way quieter on Justin TV, which is weird because I'm looking at my volume meter and when I'm talking, it's normal. I'm not seems normal to me. If you want to kick me out of Lordcat stream, that's fine. If I'm killing people on Lordcat stream, I can't believe I skipped that whole thing. Damn it. Yeah, I just checked the walkthrough to see I had it open, but I did not follow the walkthrough to get the safe combination. That was my own brilliant mind. But apparently she gives me her box.
Listen, Murphy.
I've got a proposition for you. Give me a call when you get this. Hey, Murphy.
Okay, what's the deal?
You followed up on the auto tech tip I gave you, right?
Yeah, turned out to be an NSA front.
Ah,
But you got inside.
Not as far as you know.
Call it a hunch. Anyway, I need you to get something for me. It's a file with documentation on NSA Project Operation Euphoria. It's kept in the NSA evidence room in the Autotech building.
How do you know all this?
Let's just say I've gotten to know some useful people. So what do you say? If you can get me the file, I'll trade you information or maybe something else. I've got access to anything you want. Just name it.
she is not a very good actress. Yeah, between the message and the call, yeah.
Well, there is a favor you can do for me. You ever heard of a book called There Are Messages from Outer Space?
Sure. It's like a Bible for UFO nuts.
Well, I've got reason to believe that someone made an anagram out of the title. I need to find a computer program that'll check out all the possible anagrams.
Well, that's easy. I know the guy who does the anagrams down here at the paper. I'm sure he can take care of it. Might take a few days, though.
That's okay. Just get it as soon as you can. I'll see what I can do to retrieve the Operation Euphoria file. Anything else?
Yeah. My contact got me a pass key. I guess you'll need it to get the file. I'll send it over by express courier.
All right. I'll let you know when I'm ready to make the swap.
Don't know anything about it. Seems to me I've heard that name in connection with the UFO industry. I don't know anymore. I've never read it myself. Popular with the UFO junkies, though. Horton was with the NSA. He was the right-hand man of a higher-up named Jackson Cross. That's not in my area. That's a whacked-out magazine if I ever saw one. Alien encounters, abductions, that sort of thing. Are you going to ask me about every...
Well, now that I got Purnell's key, at least getting into the locker at the NSA should be easy.
Hello there. I'm glad I caught you at home.
Am I glad? Am I a ray of sunshine, or do I make conversation? There's no snarky response. I must really be trying to get into her pants. Like, get in her pants is not an option.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't drop by in person, because my housekeeper's on the rampage again.
If I dropped by, I'd just mess up your apartment anyway.
So what'd you find out?
Well, not much. About the only thing I could figure out was toward the end of the notebook. There were quite a few references to OE, EW, and AE. I'm not sure what they stand for.
Well, the E and the W could be directions or compass points. And the OE stands for Old English, but that doesn't seem very relevant. Whatever they mean, I get the feeling they're leading to something really big. Everyone and their dogs want to get their hands on your father's work.
As soon as we find out what these initials stand for, we'll be halfway to a fortune.
I don't know. Maybe your father was keeping this under wraps for good reason. When we find out what this is all about, we may decide that whatever he learned shouldn't be let out into circulation.
What are you talking about? That's why we're in this. For the money.
Look, your father wanted to keep this work away from the NSA, and I think that's an omen.
We won't sell it to them. We'll only sell the information to the right people.
What if it's not that simple? What if it's something that would be better locked up forever?
That's not an option. It was my father's work, so by rights it's mine now. You can have a piece of the action, or I can do it alone. Now I think you should give me back that box I gave you.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You don't have the right to keep it from me. It's mine.
That's not the point.
You're right, Tex. I'm being foolish and irresponsible. If there's nothing terrible about what we find, we'll make a lot of money and live happily ever after.
Let's keep our fingers crossed, but for now I just want you to sit tight. I have a feeling things are going to get a little sticky from now on. Those initials you found may refer to other people who received boxes from your father. I'll see what I can turn up. Give me a call if anything else occurs to you.
All right, Tex. I'll be here. Please be careful.
That woman is evil. She's gonna end up shooting me at some point, I know it.
Looks like the tiles at the top of the box can be moved around. Now if I can just find out what pattern they need to be in.
Oh, that looks familiar. Oh shit, I hate slider puzzles. I'm pretty sucky. Oh. Now you're working together. Green, green. Well, crap. You're about 4 seconds behind me. Damn it. I need to flip these two.
Looks like a module of some sort and some small metal pegs. A collection of the Basie Mirror's daily anagram puzzles. If I ever really get stuck on an anagram...
Little pegs.
What can I do for you, Murphy? No can do, Murphy. Don't know anything about him. Well, there are some things I don't know about.
Look, Mac, I need your help. I know Dag Horton was an NSA agent, but I gotta find out why he was posing as the Black Arrow killer. Now, this could be a matter of life and death. For me.
Come on, Murphy. You know they don't tell me anything. Especially not when the NSA's involved. I'm the wrong guy to ask.
Man, you gotta be able to figure out something to tell me.
Well, I do know one thing. I know where they took the body. It's down at the county forensics lab. Listen, I know the guy that runs the place. Maybe I can get you in and you can have a little time to take a look around. That's it. That's all I can do for you.
Maybe that'll be enough.
For the second time in a week, Mac comes through for me. Now, that's a new record for him. When I get to the morgue, the door's unlocked and the coroner has conveniently gone out for a long lunch. The scalpel looks sharp. Nice tools. Ideal instruments to pull, poke, and prod. I guess they don't get too many complaints.
Hey, free scalpel. Ah, it always turns to face me. Jesus Christ, it does.
This cabinet says unclaimed personal item. Well, that won't work. That doesn't seem to do...
No, didn't do anything.
Someone didn't finish their sandwich.
Okay, these guys are storing a lot of heads. And a foot.
G through I. And Horton starts with H. G through I. Looks like it's locked.
This one's locked.
I'll bet Mr. Horton has something useful in his wallet. File cabinet key. This looks identical to the key I found in Horton's office.
Hello.
Now I Did It by Victor Frankenstein. I get the feeling that evil experiments have been done here.
That book is of no interest.
The cause of death for this guy's obvious.
Found another key. Might open the other file cabinet.
Returning to Autotech after almost getting my head blown off the last time makes me a little nervous. There are no speeders parked outside, and a cautious look around leads me to believe the place is empty. At least for now. I better work fast.
Engage hover mode.
Maybe the contents of this envelope will shed a little light.
More keys. Target A, right. Interrogated and eliminated. Target B, Ellis, under surveillance but not an immediate priority. Target C, Collins. Begin surveillance on Target C immediately. The doctor has gone underground and all attempts to locate him have failed. Blah, blah, blah. Top secret. Okay. Apparently, well, I spooked the NSA guys, so apparently they cleared out.
Looks like I'll need to find a special card and passcode before I can open that door. Looks like...
I think I just tripped something badass when I walked in that door.
Well, this is either a map of San Francisco or a giant Etch-a-Sketch.
Seven 73348. And B17 is this locker.
We meet again. This time, I'm not letting it out of my sweaty little hands.
It's B17. I don't have that one. But actually,
Probably cash from a drug bust.
I check all lockers now. Well, some of them have hotspots and some don't. See, like that one.
It's all locked up.
Don't know. But it's the one that Purnell wanted.
Well, this is what Purnell wanted me to find. Or maybe she'll just have to be happy with a bootleg copy of a Bon Jovi's greatest hits CD.
I don't think so. I tried combining my pegs with it, and it didn't seem to work.
An NSA ID badge. I bet I could get in quite a bit of trouble with this little baby. An NSA high security clearance badge.
Check out these last lockers. No. Oh! Crashed hard. Well, I didn't go too far back. Hey, wait a minute, actually, it seems to have saved stuff. And it crashed again. Okay, this crashing shit is starting to scare me. I don't know.
Seems to be some kind of giant degaussing machine. Uh-oh. This machine encrypts objects with a security code.
What the hell is this?
I guess this is where you put objects that need to be scanned.
There, I gotta kneel down. I gotta look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna need to save, because I got a bad feeling if I try to leave this room, that big fucking security thing I had will, fry me pretty good. Yep.
Foolishly, I disregard PI rule number 23. Don't ignore computerized warnings. As I step out of the evidence room, an alarm sounds, and I soon learn that all secured doors have automatically locked. After a few frantic minutes, security guards show up and teach me a lesson I won't soon forget.
Okay, so I thought that might be the case. Well, had to be sure. So I'm guessing the box is fucked with somehow. What's the code? Hang on. Paper with numbers. For your information, 1091. That's all that's on that. Did that do anything? Yeah.
Foolishly.
Okay, for everything I took out? Shit. Alright. Yeah.
Well, that doesn't seem to...
Doesn't want that one.
Seems to be some kind of giant degaussing machine.
Give me my drug money. That was 500. Oh, that was only $500? That was way more than $500. Oh, it says demagnetized puzzle box. Okay, well that's everything I took. Wonderful. Ooh. Someone sent me a letter.
Ooh, piece of mail. And for once, it doesn't look like a past due notice.
I think it was from that crossword thing. Well, now I can combine the pegs. Oh, okay. The map of Southeast Asia. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Hang on. Hang on. I think this is kind of lopsided, or it's like turned to one side. No, it says north, which is up. But that doesn't work. These don't line up with the cities, though, is what I'm saying, is like that it doesn't work. No, hang on. They don't what? Shit. Alright, forget it. I'll try to do this myself, and if I fuck it up, well. They don't jive at all. Like, not at all. Calcutta, see, Calcutta's, like, this doesn't make any sense. These don't line up at all. No, I know it's a spiral, but it doesn't... fuck it. parallelogram. Are there any other random shapes you want to mention? Fuck this, I'm cheating. This is not... If this is meant to line up, they have sorely misjudged that one. Man, I would have never figured this out if I had tried to do this on my own.
This box contains a module similar to the one in the first box. There's also a slide. I have no idea what this thing is. It looks like a module made to connect with other pieces. The slide with a picture of some strange object. But if Malloy put it in the box, it must be important.
Yeesh, yikes.
Have you had any luck recovering the box from the NSA?
Yeah, I got it, but I don't think the feds are too happy with me right now. You got a second to talk?
Certainly. The power cell was recovered from the site near Roswell. The power cell was A.E. I suppose that could refer to Archie Ellis. I believe he's the editor of the Cosmic Connection. I don't know who he is. No, I've heard of the book, but I've never read it. Project Blueprint was the name given to the military's analysis of the alien materials. Oh, yes, I know of him. He's a respected writer in the field of UFO studies. By all appearances, he's a reclusive man. I don't believe I have any additional information. It's my idea that
After Fitzpatrick hangs up, I realize I forgot to ask him for Ellis's phone number. I decided to check the directory, and surprisingly, Ellis's name is listed.
Identify yourself.
Predator. Hobbit humor, power play, or cut to the chase.
I am Gandalf, wielder of the Glamdring and slayer of the Balrog.
I am unfamiliar with your code name. Why have you contacted me?
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins.
Yeah, found this number on the wall at the Burger Barn's men's room. Are you Doris? Well, that didn't go very well.
Oh, well.
Maybe I should try it again. Look, I don't know who you are, but I need to find out everything I can about Thomas Malloy.
Tell me your name and your connection to Dr. Malloy.
My name's Murphy, and I have a package he sent. I'm trying to locate others who received similar packages.
I am familiar with the packages you refer to. I do not have one of them.
Well, that didn't go very well. Maybe I should try it again. Dr. Malloy asked me to carry on his work involving hieroglyphics found in the Roswell spaceship.
If you have knowledge of the Roswell hieroglyphics, then you should know other details regarding alien studies. If you can answer several questions, I will agree to meet with you. Who was the author of There Are Messages from Space?
J.I. Fellwaite?
Correct. What is the name of the site of the immense alien landing strips in Peru?
What is your favorite color?
The plain of Nazca.
Correct. Name the structure located at Tiahuanaco.
The Gate of the Sun.
You have passed the test. Contact Archibald Ellis at 413 Vina Del Mar.
The sloppily painted sign 413 Vina Del Mar identifies the place as the Cosmic Connection. The display window is filled with charms, amulets, UFO books, and astrology charts. It doesn't look too promising. I open the door and step inside. An innocuous-looking little man is debating furiously with someone on the vidphone.
Look, extraterrestrial contact was made by the Russians throughout the 50s. It is well documented.
Wrong decade, Arch.
The aliens had to get rid of Kennedy before he exposed them, and LBJ was certainly under their control, if not actually one of them.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go post some ignorant, badly spelled commentaries on Spoony's website.
Public attention and to throw our political system into chaos.
Cliche, cliche, cliche.
You know what, Larry? You're really beginning to get on my nerves here, okay? So why don't I call you back later? Goodbye. You always sneak up on people like that?
I'm a PI. What I get paid to do. Are you Ellis?
Yeah, that's right.
Woo!
Murphy. Here's my card. You got one?
Darn it, I think I just handed out my last one.
Oh, okay. Well, you give me one later. So, you're a private eye, huh?
Yay!
Private eye before. Want some herbal tea?
No.
No? Oh, okay. So, you know Dr. Malloy?
I knew him. He's dead. The NSA murdered him.
Murdered him?
Actually, I think the NSA wanted to take him alive. So I gather from that the NSA wanted something from him. Now, you were with him recently. Do you have any idea what that would be?
Oh, do you mind?
Those are my Tech War novels.
So I guess this is the part where you tell me everything you know about Malloy.
I wasn't done with that yet.
Sorry.
Want me to start at the beginning?
Yeah, it's pretty standard.
Well, I publish a magazine called The Cosmic Connection. I'm sure you've heard of it. We feature investigative reports, interviews, anything concerning the supernatural, the ET, anything like that. Anyway, one of my contacts in the field is a man by the name of Elijah Witt. Oh, he is a legend in the area of alien encounters. Anyway, a few months back, he set up an interview between Dr. Malloy and myself.
Did Witt say how he knew Malloy?
No, but I think that Witt, pulled some strings and got him, Malloy, a research lab at San Francisco Tech. Witt used to be a professor there. And,
any idea what Malloy was doing at the research lab?
I don't really know, but he did use a strange term, the Pandora device. I'm not really sure exactly what it means.
Pandora device?
Well, yeah, he talks about the dark seed that was unleashed.
What?
Well, something got loose, something alive. I mean, come on, there's been stories around for ages. Anyway, we talked about other things, Roswell, of course. You know what? What you should probably do is read some books, and I can make some recommendations.
You could subscribe to my blog.
Let's see. I'm going to start you with something light. Foucault's Pendulum. This is practically a manual on government conspiracies. And, let's see. Adrift in the Telluric Current. Now, this is a little tougher read, but it's good. It's really good. And a must-read is The Fifth Column, okay, by Richard Eco. Now, this man, he was a prophet.
And then, of course, there's Dianetics. You should really check this one out.
Aliens for generations, and the government knows everything. I mean, it even hints that one of our presidents was a alien, if not at least half. I won't tell you which president. I want to ruin the surprise for you. Anyway, it's all in there: crop circles, abductions, etc., etc. Look, if you want my advice, don't trust anybody, okay? I mean, I can sense you're on the level here, but most of the time, people, you just don't know. I mean, aliens are everywhere, man.
Hey, Archie. How do you know I'm not an alien?
Murph, you're so silly. Everyone knows aliens deny their own existence.
Well, I appreciate you letting me borrow these.
Sure, just take them home with you.
Could I ask you a few more questions?
Sure, that would be great.
He's in full Urkel pose now. Anybody got any cheese?
Listen, Archie, what can you tell me about this power cell?
Well, according to Malloy, there were two of them on the spacecraft recovered at Roswell. The research scientists decided that it was some sort of alien battery, and they tried to break one down. The other one was cataloged and stored somewhere in the Roswell complex. I can't help you with that.
I can't help you with that.
I can't help you with that.
I can't help it with that.
Did Malloy send you a small box made of some strange metal? No apparent way of opening it up?
Well, actually he did, but it got stolen. That in the interview I did with Dr. Malloy. You know, I'm missing a stapler, too, and a few pens.
He took my stapler.
Let me get this straight. You just let somebody waltz in here and take the box?
Well, no, actually I hid it. But whoever broke in, they knew exactly what they were looking for. The interview that I did with Dr. Malloy was on 2 separate discs. They only have the first one. You want to watch it? Sorry for the interruption, Doctor. This power cell, as you call it, could it be used to power these ships?
Hypothetically. But first, we'd have to get into the Roswell complex. And the military isn't about to roll out the red carpet.
Well, rumors have circulated for years about what really happened there. Would you care to shed some light on the incident?
Well, I can only tell you what I've heard. Among the various items recovered at the Roswell crash were several egg-shaped capsules stored inside a containment chamber. Now, no one could figure out how to open the capsules, so they faded into the background for years. Then the researchers figured out how to operate the accelerator. Apparently, someone used it on one of the capsules, and something was released into the facility. And whatever it was, it killed off almost everyone in the complex before the military could quarantine the area.
And no one's been in the complex since then?
Not that I know of.
Thank you for your time.
It's the T-virus.
So, what do you think? Pretty cool, huh?
Well, the stuff about Roswell was interesting. He didn't say anything about the Pandora device.
Nope. So what are we going to do now?
Well, I've got to find out more about the Pandora device. Maybe I ought to contact Elijah.
Maybe I could be your sidekick.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Why not?
Well, you see, Mr. Witt, he's a personal friend of mine, but he's very important, very private person. He doesn't like strangers. Too many wackos on the loose, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, Archie.
There were strange designs on the box. They looked Mayan or Aztec. You think you're the first person who ever wanted to get in there? Heck, every UFOologist in the world would love to get in there and take a look around the complex.
So why don't they?
Well, look, first of all, it's secured. The military, they don't want anybody getting in there. It's only accessible with top-level security clearance.
Whoa, the green screen is really spilling on him.
Security clearance?
Well, no.
Well, do you know where I can get some?
No.
Well, I guess I'm just wasting your time.
People say I'm crazy. I told you what I know. I mean, by the name, I guess it's something powerful and something Dr. Malloy doesn't want to let loose. Well, I'm just one of the few people who realize that we are not alone in the universe. I mean, anyone who thinks otherwise is insane. I don't know any more about it than what Dr. Malloy said in the interview. Yeah, that's the pen name for Elijah Witt. He uses for his books. It's an anagram of his real name. Sure, I know about the book. You don't? I mean, I read it at least 100 times. Yeah, that's the code name for the research done at Roswell on the alien wreckage. I don't have any real good documentation on it. The government keeps a very tight lid on it. Oh, Mr. Witt is a living legend in the UFOologist community. I would love to have him over for some herbal tea and conversation, but he's always busy.
Maybe some anal sex. Wait, no, I don't mean that.
His books.
Talking to Ellis is like entering the Twilight Zone. All this hocus-pocus about aliens and quarantines. And what's the story of the Pandora device Ellis referred to? I wonder if it could be linked to the boxes Malloy sent out. One thing seems pretty clear. Malloy considered the power cell to be important to his work and was convinced that one was still hidden away inside the Roswell military complex.
We stayed over and watched Battlestar Galactica all night. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going. I'm on pretty hardcore douchebag path. Oh, dude, I'm totally am.
Good evening, Tex. You look as though you're on to something. What can I do for you?
Well, I had a little talk with Archie Ellis. Seems that Dr. Malloy was working on something called the Pandora device, and I think it's connected to the boxes. I'd like to run some of these new developments by you. I need some information about the Roswell military complex.
What kind of information?
Well, I got one of the boxes open, and inside I found a picture of what I've been told is an alien power cell recovered from the UFO crash at Roswell. I think the power cell must tie in somehow with the Pandora device. And apparently, the only place I'm going to find the power cell is inside the Roswell complex.
You intend to go to the Roswell military base?
I don't see any way around it. That's why I called. I need to find a way in.
I don't think I can help you. My security clearance there is a thing of the long past.
Any suggestions?
The only people that would still have access to the base would be top military personnel. And perhaps the NSA.
Well, if that's all, I guess I better get ready to go.
If you're certain you must go to Roswell, there's one other thing that I should tell you. The military base is well camouflaged, and you could spend weeks trying to locate the site. I'll give you the coordinates. If you have connections to the NSA, that's where I'd go to get security clearance high enough to get into the Roswell military base. I can't help you with that.
Ah.
Hey, got a second?
See?
Actually, I'm really in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. If this is a bad time, just give me a call later. See ya.
Despite warnings from Ellis and Fitzpatrick, I'm bound for Roswell. Hopefully the alien power cell is somewhere in the Roswell military complex. I know that without it, I'll never find out Malloy's secret.
I fell into a burden ring of fire.
The trip to Roswell takes about 4.5 hours, giving me plenty of time to think. Something's bothering me from the last time I went to the Cosmic Connection. And it hits me. A black Avatar speeder was parked down the street. Could have been the NSA. The voice in the back of my head keeps telling me that Archie Ellis is in danger. Or is it that they're just keeping tabs on me? Eventually, I locate the military base, and using the NSA ID badge I found at Autotech, I'm able to get into the complex. The area is still running various security systems, but the place is totally abandoned, at least by humans.
Roswell's a dump.
Someone went a little crazy with the paper puncher. My garbage can always spills out too when I place it like this. Whatever was written on this paper has been punched out.
Oh, come on. Oh, I thought that would have fit. Yeah. Apparently that doesn't go there. It's not sticking. They usually stick when they go where they belong. Crap. Maybe I want to. Asshole with a paper puncher was like, I'm gonna make this guy's day a living hell.
Nothing to find here.
folks, I think we've blown Roswell wide open.
Well, that doesn't bug me too much. When are people going to learn that if you want to hide something, don't hide it under a mattress?
That's for a laser field I will no doubt have to cross in a minute.
It's an emergency procedures handbook. This may shed some light on something. Well, what have we got here? A box of matches.
Matches.
And what's this little item here?
Lieutenant Joe Bob Oversby.
Phone's probably no longer hooked up to people in this galaxy. I've seen these things before in war movies. What'd they call it? Walkie-talkie.
Free batteries. In the case of dangerous conditions at the base, the klaxon tower will sound the emergency warning and the bunker door will open. When the door is shut, the room will be sealed from all environmental and biological contaminants. Map of New Mexico there. Hey, guns.
The rifles are locked securely into place. They look too damaged to be useful anyway.
Says they're too damaged to be useful.
There must be some trick to getting this door open. I'll just have to find out what it is. There must be some door won't.
Okay, the door won't open.
It's a power switch. Must be important being this close to the door. Nothing happened. Must be something wrong.
Must seek out the fuse box.
Shovel.
I guess you never know. I might have to dig my way out.
It's a fuse. It's a good thing to have when you're working with explosives. Fuses always come in handy when working with explosives.
flashlight in mouth.
That's a toolbox.
Oh, daddy.
This is probably the control system for the laser field.
There's gotta be a code. Oh. Decode sequence alpha. That probably isn't it. Yeah, I need to read the diagram here. Cross the 9 sectors shaded in red in 4 movements that are either horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. You cannot enter a sector that has been previously crossed. Cross the 9 sectors shaded in red in horizontal in 4 movements. I've done this puzzle before, hang on. Or this was an ELP, I'm just trying to remember it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I think I might have it. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 da da. Blue lasers are colder.
There's no visible way to open this from out here. Must have been operated by security personnel inside. Have to think about this. That's where the laser field is generated from.
Yeah. But what to hook the power cables to? What is that?
This piece of electrical cable appears to be broken off. Yeah, this won't work like this. Well, that won't work.
Oh shit. That might have opened the bunker. In fact, I'm pretty sure it did. Well, the book said the bunker door's open if there's an alarm.
There's no visible way.
Heck, well, that wasn't it. No, it's on. I just don't think that's the door. It might be the like the quarantine door. That's the one.
Special hiding place built right into the floor. Dynamite. I wonder if it's any good.
Dynamite. 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 this? Nothing. Yeah, I know what I gotta do. I gotta blow the door open, but then I gotta get out of the fucking place crossing the lasers before I die. This should be a blast. Oh, see what I did there? Ah.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, smartass.
I'd better get as far away from here as possible.
I think it does. Oh, finally the hatch is open. Like in Lost. I've seen a guy pretty much refute all of them, but that was kind of a super fan, you know. And you instantly die. Lung cancer! Ugh.
Is this some kind of practical joke? I mean, did Larry put you up to this?
I'm afraid not, Archie. My name is Jackson Cross. I work for the government. Relax. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you.
I'm just going to kill you.
I'm going to do something for you. I just want you to answer a few
My Tech War novels.
questions.
What kind of questions?
I understand you were visited once or twice by a man by the name of Murphy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Archie. You've got me all wrong. I just want to make sure you gave Murphy all the information he needs. I'm on his side.
Okay, we did talk a little.
What about?
We talked about Dr. Malloy and Roswell and the Pandora device. I don't think that I helped him much, though, because I only told him everything that I knew.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear, Archibald. You know,
You got a pretty mouth.
in my business, there are always these little untidy loose ends. Keep messing everything up. Do you ever have that problem?
I'm not going to cause you any problems.
It's awfully hot in here, sir.
No. You look tired, Archie. You look like you can stand a little vacation.
No, I'm fine.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look fine. You don't look fine at all. As a matter of fact,
thought you said that you weren't going to hurt me.
Did I? I have such a bad memory. That's what you're going to be, Archie. A bad memory.
What hit me? Must have been a pocket of gas by the door.
Okay, where the hell am I? The rec hall.
Rec room? I guess this is where the fun starts. Looks like a kid's toy. Bet some general cried for a week when he got this. Oh, the alien abductor by Robco. Looks like it's missing a battery pack. Too bad. Looks like fun.
Yep. I knew that random piece of electronics equipment would pay off. And none of that's of any use.
Oh, poker beat machines. Nothing but hours of mind-numbing, pocket-draining fun. Fruit punch and cola. If this is all there is to drink around here, no wonder the place is empty. The only thing weights ever did for me was make me tired. The only thing weights ever did...
A long shaft. I already had one, of course, but...
Pool cue. Still straight after all these years leaning against the wall.
A long shaft of wood. The fuck is that?
Uh-oh. The hair on the back of my neck standing up. Something's headed my way.
Wonder if hiding here does any good. I don't know. How will I know when it's past? There's no way to hide from it? Okay, well I can hurry. Ew.
Screen's been pulled back from the fan.
Diesel fuel.
I think that's part of a welding torch. I think that's part
of a welding torch. Being chased by some big fucking alien fart.
door won't budge. Uh-oh. The hair on the back of my neck's standing up.
No. I'm probably doing this way out of order. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Body distorted, facial features twisted. What the hell created this kind of terror?
Come on, don't get hung up on scenery now. Walk faster. Yeah. Leave me alone, you big dumb alien. That's handy. Thanks for sharing. Ice pick. What the hell is this? Acetylene torch cutting tip. Spark plugs. Or just one spark plug. Oxygen tank. Wire cutters.
That's a fuel cap for the generator.
Fuel for the generator.
Huh. Something's missing from the cylinder head.
Ah, crap. Go away. Oh, meow. Some big flying sneeze wants to eat my ass.